All right, we are back on the Gulf for the first time this year. We're about to put the boat out and it is windy and cold. I love wintertime fishing. It's February, so it's right in the middle of winter. We got quite a few spots we like to fish during the winter. We put out in the rivers and we fish the rivers first because a lot of times the fish will be up in the rivers when the water's cold. And then if there ain't nothing in there, we move out to a bunch of different spots in the creeks and just kind of keep moving until we find the fish. Mostly what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw plugs. I got me and Colton and Maya today. The water's really low. We're gonna have to ease our way out. These winter tides get pretty bad. Hopefully we can find a fish. This is the lowest I've ever seen it. It's pretty bad. The river's like a quarter the size it usually is. We done hit so many rocks and we ain't made it 100 yards from the boat ramp. This might be a little difficult. It's pretty dang shallow. We stopped in the river. We made our way down here to where the river's a little bit wider. There was some places up there it wasn't but like 4 or 5 foot wide. Rocks everywhere. Might lose a few plugs. And that wind is cold. First cast of the year in saltwater anyway. That wind's gonna make our drift terrible. Tore our trolling motor up last year, so ain't got one of those. Missed one? Oh, he got him. Colton got one already. Lost, sat down to move the boat off the rocks. Let's go. Get a little one? No, it's a good trout. First trout of the year. Pink too. It's an all pink mirror lure Colton's got on there. You gonna spin him around? Not bad at all. Think it's legal? Yeah. He looks pretty close. We come off? The ocean looks kind of low out there, Colton.
Yeah, I don't see what.
I think it's pretty slick though. Slick sand. There's a fish. This is a pretty good fish. You got one too, son. Double hook up. Maya, throw this way.
Good in right there.
Mine feels pretty decent. He ain't massive though.
This one's good.
Colton's got one, I got one. Mine's small.
Mine's probably...
Look at that. Trout in the rivers. Even though there ain't no water in the river. This thing is so cold. Hey, it's my first trout of the year.
Maya's missing, bro.
Maya missed
had a
one.
triple and Maya misses.
Yep, could have had a triple right there. Maya missed his fish. I don't think yours is legal either. Mine was definitely not worth measuring. But hey, we had us a double. Better grab it, son. They're gonna let our boat float off. It's a lot easier to just walk this desert out here and fish walking than it is to fish out the boat. You know it's bad low then. I'll let the boat sit right there. Fish the deeper spots right here. It's like we're bass fishing. Yeah, I got him. Look at there, off the shore. That's a baby trout though. He's a baby, little tiny thing. There we go. Just a little guy. About a 10-incher? Oh, I got one. Come here, dude. Colton just tossed one back. They're in here, they just ain't. Colton got a good one. They biting, son. All we had to do was get out the boat and we start catching more fish. I think Colton might have a keeper over there. You a keeper? You might have to take him back and measure that one. You don't think so? Yeah, he's probably a 14er.
I'd just throw that one back, honestly.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't measure him either. So we tearing them up right here offshore, man, except for Maya. Maybe it's just the spot you're throwing in.
I don't know.
Oh, Maya got them. Yeah, there must be a hole right there or something. Maya finally got one. Colton's caught his like 6th fish. They're all small. They're getting a little bigger though. Those are probably, what, 12, 13 inch fish? Holden got a tiny one. Maya got a decently small one. Trying to catch one and Colton spot. That it? Dang. I ain't getting as many bites as y'all, man.
You gotta scoot the other side, yeah.
We fished them out. No, we didn't. Maya got another one. That one decent? Does, it ain't came up yet either. Oh, that's a keeper. I believe you got one, Maya. Yeah, that's a keeper. Heck yeah, that's bigger than one Colton caught. It's gotta be a 16 incher. Hey, look at that. That thing is fat, man. That's a good one. Biggest trout of the day so far. You gotta bring that one to the boat, my boy.
About 10, I said 11.
That's what I was thinking. Bunch of small guys. They in here. Oh, there he is, Colton.
I told you don't go down.
It's just right here. He spit it though. Right here where Colton's throwing. They're just thick right here.
I'll leave it hanging.
Hey, he spit mine. Yeah, there must be a rock or something right there they're hung up on, because there's a bunch of them right there. Whole school of babies. That one's probably about 12. Bunch of 12-inch trout. I think that's where that's 12 inches at.
I don't even know if they're size. They look like they keep some of them under.
I think it's 12. Got him. He pulled it out of his mouth.
I don't know. I think I might have started crab.
I've hit a bunch of those too, but they ain't been that stiff. That's a decent little fish. That one actually feels decent. Yeah, I think he's a little better than the ones I've been catching. Oh yeah, he's close. That's a measurer. Mike Colton got one too. How big yours, Colton? I don't know. You think that might be 15 or you think that's a 14? It's close.
14.5.
How big's yours, Colton? Baby. And I'm gonna walk to the boat for this guy, and he's probably gonna be real short. Told you I was gonna walk all the way back to the boat just for him to be short. He's like a 1/4 inch short. Lucky day, buddy. What is it? A biggin? Might done hooked a biggin while I was moving the boat. Oh Lord. Gator trout?
Yeah.
Need the net?
Yeah. These cows are the size.
I decided to move the boat closer so we didn't have to walk so far. I had to hook a good trout. Oh, that's a real big trout. That's a stud. Foul hooked her too. Dude, that one's twice the size of every one we caught so far. Holy cow! Dude, that is a giant. That is a giant. How are we gonna catch a bunch of 14s and 15s and then stick up a big one? That is a big old trout, man. Girthy. She ain't real fat though. She ain't like super fat.
How's it? Tip?
Yeah, tip. Like this. Alright. Yeah, 25. Got 25 inch trout. Colton's got another one. That's 2 he's caught while we're measuring this one. She ain't as fat as I thought she was gonna be. Looks like she done laid out, but she is a stud. Maya releasing the big girl. Colton's done caught how many? 3 while we was measuring this one and taking pictures. Over there slaying some babies. scared the one in Maya's hand too. She gone. Let's catch some more of those. That was a good trout, man. I got one too. They is killing it right now. This one ain't very big though, I don't think. No, it ain't bad. How you gonna hook it while I was moving the boat, Maya?
Yeah, well. No, we didn't know what that was.
It's pulling drag for a good minute too.
I wonder how many little fish I'm gonna have to cut out of this video, because this is ridiculous. It'd be very
I'm making the cut.
It'd be very redundant to put all these bastards in here. Stuck him.
It's on the old mud hole.
The one I just threw one back as soon as it hit the water. Colton sticks one. Look at that trout right there.
Under my shot.
All right, so we've caught over 20 shorts and 2 keepers, and then that big one Maya caught that we threw back. The bite kind of slowed down a little bit, but we are tired of catching small ones. We're gonna move around into the creeks, leave the river, see if we can't find any bigger fish. All right, we're back in the river, and it's actually a river again. It looks like a completely different place. We went and ran around trying to find some reds, and we found some. Didn't never one of them bite at all. We seen a ton of them on bottom, but they wasn't eating, so we came back to the river. Maybe there's a few bigger trout now that we got some water. Need to get us some more keepers. Oh, I just threw out front. I gotta walk right here. Miss one time. Measure. Oh, there he is. Got him. All right, doubled up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, measuring. Measuring. He looks like he's about 14. No.
Or maybe.
He's about 14. This one right here, man, is a monster.
Yeah, he's not 14.
He is 14. Right at it. Colton got one too? Is he as small as my little guy?
This one came up there.
Maya got one too. Triple up on babies. But it's still fish though.
I didn't move it. You just did it.
Another small fella.
Added 3
Yeah. Yes, we did. All 3 got one. All 3. Well, Maya was like 13 and a half. Mine was like 9. Colton's is probably, what, about 10?
Good stuff.
Yeah, seems like a decent one.
Nice keeper.
Yeah, I think that might be. It's probably about the same size as mine. Right at 15. Get him in here. That's a keeper. That's a good keeper, Maya. Let's go.
I had to set the hook in the handle.
That's a keeper. He's probably 16. 16 and a half maybe. Let's go, Maya. All right, well, we're gonna call it a day. We caught a ton of fish today. All babies. Besides, we got 3 in the cooler, and Maya caught that one big trout. That was the biggest one he ever caught, so that was pretty cool. The reds did not cooperate whatsoever, and the only trout we caught was in the river. We left the river and came back to it so we could catch more fish. Hey, it was fun though. Caught a bunch of fish. Definitely be back out here a little later on. Thank y'all for watching.